Hi, what's going on, trappers? We're going to talk about this article written from the Business Insider. 5 promises, all right, that Elon Musk made about the Cybertruck that never happened. Are you really surprised? Elon Musk has said a lot of things that hasn't come to fruition. I think he utilizes what he says as a hype train to keep people on the edge of their seats, looking for some type of momentum to justify the price of Tesla, when he actually knows for himself that what's coming out of his mouth is very hard to accomplish or even do. But he has enough gullible people who has invested and bought the stock that they're willing to just sit and wait to see what he's saying actually comes to pass. This article was produced yesterday, August the 14th, 2024. So let's break this down. And we're going to see what were the promises that this man made for the Cybertruck that hasn't happened. How long do you think people will allow this man to lead them to a place that may never ever happen? Because understand, Tesla is a stock that is in a lot of people's 401ks, a lot of people's portfolios. It's in pensions, it's in city governments' pensions. They literally need this stock to be a success. And Elon is feeding them the things that they want to hear. That is why, to me, the price in Tesla hasn't crashed as much as it has, because he has said so many things that people say, well, it may not happen in the next 6 months. It may not happen in the next year. I'm willing to sit on this stock for the next 5 years, 10 years. And hopefully within that time frame, what Elon has been saying will play out. Let's go ahead and look at this list real quick. The first thing, the Cybertruck has changed a lot since Elon Musk first unveiled it in 2019. 5 years now. It's been 5 years since he first unveiled it. This is Tesla's first truck, which finally launched last November. Has had a rocky rollout with multiple recalls and challenges in scaling up production. It takes too long to make these air fryers. The Cybertruck for sale right now has less range and a far higher price tag than Musk initially predicted. Now, you guys don't, this man is supposed to be high IQ, right? He's supposed to be smart, intellectual. You don't think he knew that? That the production, that the truck that he's making will have less mileage per battery charge, and that it's going to cost more than what he actually told the public? The cheapest model that is currently available costs 6 figures. Almost $100,000 for a piece of metal. Now, here are some of the Cybertruck features that Musk has promised over the years, but was failed to materialize. Like, how long do you give this man? It was unveiled in 2019. Here it is, 2024. How long are you going to get this man to deliver on what he said? I think the community of the market of Tesla shareholders and the media in general give him a massive pass, when other CEOs will be held to account of the things that are said. He promised right here a $39,900 price tag. When he first unveiled the Cybertruck in 2019, he said the cheapest version would cost $39,900, with more advanced variants costing $49,900 and $69,900. Well, why in the world is the current cost $100,000? You already know that majority of the market is already priced out. I know that's a goal, but that goal may not be hit until 10, 15 years later, when the Cybertruck will already be played out. Trust me, wouldn't nobody want to have a Cybertruck in the next couple of years, considering all of the maintenance that is required just to keep up a $100,000 car? In 2023, Tesla said its cheapest model would actually cost $60,990, which is going to happen next year. So we're not ever going to get $39,900. The cheapest model is going to be $60,000. And I wonder what features that vehicle will have. The price hike disappointed many Tesla fans and has made the Cybertruck something of a status car. Yeah, it's one of the ugliest trucks that's riding around on the road today for six figures. It looks like an air fryer. This August, Tesla quietly hiked the price of the Cybertruck's all-wheel drive version to just under $100,000 and removed the option to pre-order its cheapest $61,000 rear-wheel version. It's now unclear what its plans are for this model. Look at this one. 500-mile range. Musk also said in 2019 the most advanced tri-motor version of the Cybertruck would have 500-mile range. That would have made it one of the longest range EVs on the market. But again, it was a promise Tesla couldn't deliver on. Again, the market's giving this business Elon a pass. The automaker advertises the $100,000 all-wheel drive Cybertruck as having an estimated 318 miles of range, with the 120,000 Cyber Beast clocking in at 301. You're paying a whole lot of money for a whole lot of nothing. Tesla said it plans to offer a range extender, a device that will sit in the truck bed of the vehicle, and which it says will increase the vehicle's range to over 470 miles. Plans. Now look at this. Tesla delayed Cybertruck range extender production. Again, make it make sense. This came out August the 12th. This also has been delayed. Tesla has pushed back the production of the Cybertruck range extended battery pack, which will increase the truck's range to 470. Tesla has confirmed several details about the product, including price, installation, and more. Unlike other Tesla vehicles with longer range, the Cybertruck's range extender battery pack does not neatly integrate into the skateboard battery pack design. I wonder why. Look how much this battery is going to cost. Let me see. Production is planned to begin in early 2025. It requires an installation at a Tesla service center. However, Tesla has officially confirmed the Cybertruck range extender will cost $16,000. This price for a 500 kilowatt per hour pack translates to $320 kilowatts per hour. You're paying an additional $16,000 for another delay for an extender battery that he promised was going to occur in 2019. The Cyberquad. Musk ended the 2019 Cyber event with a surprise unveiling of the Cyberquad, a quad bike. The billionaire wrote at the time on Twitter that the Cyberquad would be a two-seater ATV that will be released at the same time as the truck. Tesla did release a $1,900 version of the Cyberquad, which now costs $1,650 and previously faced a recall. But the full-size quad bike is yet to materialize. So if you're a child, you got a quad bike. But if you're a man or a woman or an adult, you don't have that. It hasn't materialized. What, did he just forget about it? Because apparently he didn't. He created a child's version. So again, he's getting another pass. Cybertruck as a boat. One of the most eye-catching promises Musk made about the Cybertruck is that it would be able to float, and serve as a boat for short periods. The Tesla CEO wrote on Twitter that the pickup would be waterproof enough to cross rivers, lakes, and even seas that aren't too choppy. What in the world are you talking about? And imagine how many people ate this man's words up. They believed it. Although the Cybertruck has a wade mode that allows drivers to drive through 30 inches of water for a limited time, it's not quite seaworthy enough to serve as a boat. Imagine if people's going to try that feature out. Crab walking. In 2021, Musk wrote on Twitter that the initial production run of Cybertrucks will have 4 motors, one for each wheel, allowing it to turn 360 degrees like a tank and move diagonally like a crab. But this feature never made it off the Tesla drawing board. Cybertruck lead engineer Wes Morrill said in April that Tesla experimented with the feature but couldn't find a practical use for it. We played with this in development, but no matter what we tried, it was clunky, awkward experience with no real use case. Tesla did not respond to a request for comment from Business Insider, which they always say that. Look at this. Musk confirms Tesla robo-taxi delay. There's delays all the time in Tesla. But they allow this man to continue to talk. They allow him to continue to say what he wants to say. And now the robo-taxi is being delayed. This is the tweet right here. Requested what I think is an important design change to the front. And extra time allows us to show off a few other things. That right here, this tweet right here, it is what keeping people from selling their shares in Tesla. Just by him saying to show off a few other things, that keeps you here because you want to see what he's talking about. In a post on Twitter, the CEO said the event to reveal the company's long promised fully autonomous robotaxi was delayed to make time for more design changes. Include an important change to the front of the vehicle. Musk also teased a few other things that will shown at the October event. The event was supposed to take place on August the 8th, but now has been delayed until sometime in October. Look, don't be surprised if that don't even happen in October. It might be an unveiling, but it may take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years to actually get the robotaxis on the street. Look at some of these comments. Waymo already has a fleet of robotaxis. They operate well. Are we really pandering to second place participation trophy events? Waymo's already out here with robotaxis. So why are people placing emphasis on Elon's robotaxis? It's already here. Truly, the living embodiment of, quote, we don't believe you. You need more people. Regardless of delays, I still question this whole endeavor. People ain't believing what Musk is tweeting out. Trust me, guys, the delay is totally something because of a necessary vanity design change and not because the product is a guy in a suit so far. Okay, whatever that means. There's no point on any robotaxi announcement that will probably never ship or will ship in 4 or 5 years time if Tesla don't first have a functioning, independently certified level 4 autonomy technology. Why even bother? Then again, robotaxis lose money on every ride, so it's not like this venture will save the company from bankruptcy anyways. Whoa. Bankruptcy. I don't know why a design change should be believed when it's surely just a lie because they were never going to be ready. Requested what I think is an important design change to the front. It's such a hilarious, non-technical way to say it. It's almost silly. The only things for certain are, look at number 3, Elon pulling out of a previous announcement. SEC, how is this not stock price manipulation again? Yeah, you think the SEC is not looking at that? Of course they are. They're paying attention. But they're giving him the pass. That's what I was telling you about earlier. They're giving this man a pass. He's able to say what he wants to say, and then people come back a couple of years later to show what he has said didn't come to fruition. But when you look at the price action in Tesla, that is why this market looks so ragged and rigid. Look at this. That's why there's no direction in Tesla. He comes out, tweets out things, have earnings releases, market shoots up, then crashes right back down. Market shoots up, crashes right back down. So the question is, how long will this take before the market begins to realize that Elon is just taking us for a ride? And when you're in this technology space, you have that access to do that because people know in research and development, yes, it may take time, but there are some limitations on technology and what you can do at the moment. Like if you're looking for robo taxis and you know you need to have a certain technology that's going to allow AI, artificial intelligence, to really do a wonderful job on the road, and you know that technology is not here today, then why would you talk about it during your earnings release or tweet it out? It's not ready, and you don't know if it will ever be ready because that technology hasn't been created yet. So go ahead and give me your thoughts though. I'm done. Hit the like button, share it, and also subscribe. Make sure you maintain the profitability. And as always, trade different.